Okay, hey guys, how's it going? Today's video is something that I wanted to rant about a while ago, and then I thought, you know what, I'll leave it. And then something else happened on it, and then I started to look more into this subject, and I was like, do you know what, fuck this. I'm so sick of this shit. Now, first of all, before we get started, I can take a joke. Right? I can take a joke. I'm not easily offended at all. And I wouldn't even say this offends me, this just fucking annoys me. Let's talk about stereotypes for a minute. British stereotypes, obviously I'm British, well, duh. British stereotypes. I've got no problem with people making fun of British people. You know, if you're not British and it's like, oh, they drink tea and eat crumpets and blah, 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 blah. I get it. You know, bad teeth, talking posh, you know, there's some truth to it. But what today's video is about is people treating it, and it's not just being British, it could be anything. You know, maybe you might be Mexican, Canadian, American, Australian, whatever. But it's people, I'm just focusing on British because obviously this is what annoys me. People who are British and are using these stereotypes as gimmicks on YouTube particularly. Well, it is on YouTube is what I'm talking about. That really gets on my tits. And I'm sure, like I say, maybe I might have not looked around for different types, but maybe there are people out there, like say if you're from Australia, maybe there's people out there from Australia who are making videos and are going, blimey, another shrimp on the barbie, blah, blah, blah. Worst Australian impression ever, but, you know, you get the idea. Good day, mate. You know, I can only really think of Steve Irwin. See, we're getting off topic. People, like Australians, say, putting on, like, one of those hats with the corks coming down, and doing videos where they're cooking shrimps on Barbies. You know, maybe they're boxing a kangaroo. Things like that. Things that we know as stereotypes aren't... We all know all Australians aren't like that. Now what I'm getting at is there are channels out there, seeing them, and they seem to be growing, especially with these vloggers and all these fucking people, of British people who are just using being British as a gimmick. Now, I didn't realise I had an accent until I started on YouTube. But I see it all the time where there's British actors who, you see them here in this country, they're like, maybe they start off small on like a TV programme in this country, so people in America or whatever wouldn't have seen it. And they talk normally. Then they hit big and then they're on films, and you're like, oh look, it's so-and-so from that programme we watch on TV. They're in an American film and they'll be like, you know, I say, by George, what is this? Chip chip cheerio, and it's like, whoa, what is this English person doing? Do they get told, can you be more English? Well, I am English. No, but can you be what we want you to be? Can you be that English? But what I'm talking about is YouTubers. We've seen a lot of YouTubers who, I don't want to name drop, because I feel like I'd be promoting these arseholes, because they're not huge. They've probably got about the same sort of subscriber base as me. There's two of them I'm thinking of in particular. They come on and they make videos like 10 stereotypes about British people, or, you know, they're like, every video they're like, hello subscribers, hello over here in Britain, yes, I'm British, blah blah blah, British, like it's a fucking gimmick. Shut the fuck up with that shit, mate. Is that your talent? What's your talent? Oh, I'm British. Fuck off. It's not a talent. It's just where you're born. If you're that talented, a video maker or a vlogger or whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, you will get by. Stop trying to... Yeah, maybe I'd get a few more subscribers if every video I was sat here with a teacup and my pinky raised and went, I say subscribers, have you seen the weather? Blah, blah, blah. Fuck off. Seriously. Like, I will name drop someone. MrLewdacris. The two channels that have pissed me off, MrLewdacris has promoted. There's more of them out there because I researched this topic, And I'm not going to like name drop them so everyone can go and troll them or whatever. But it gets on my tits. No problem. Wherever you're from, okay, fair enough. If you want to mention at some point, like if I said, oh, hey everyone, how's it going? Oh, the weather here in England is bad. That's fine. But, you know, I'm not going to be all drinking tea and eating crumpets and stuff. Same way where if I was in France, I wouldn't, you know, be eating a croissant, like, on every video. And going, bonjour. Well, I would be saying bonjour because that's obviously a French word, but you get what I'm saying. Like, these arseholes are just using it as a gimmick when it isn't. It's what. Stop living up to the fucking stereotype. If you're playing a character, then that's fine, but don't. And using it as like a fucking like it's really interesting to be British. Let me tell you something. I've lived in England my whole life. It's not that interesting. It's not. It's the same as anywhere else, really. You know. Yeah, I've been to London. You know, we have Big Ben and other shit. I've been all around England. It's just a place. You know, it's not. We don't all walk around with fucking, you know, chimney sweeps and fucking all that bollocks, and you know, and you guys know it. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you know it's just a stereotype, and you know, we all make fun of places with stereotypes. You know, I'm not offended by that, but stop fucking. If you're from this country or from a country, stop playing up to the stereotypes. It's really fucking irritating. I mean, you can do what you want, obviously, but just so you know, in my opinion, the kind of people that you attract are dumbasses. If that's the audience you're going for, then go ahead, because that is the key market on YouTube. But I'm happy to do my videos and attract the kind of people I get here by just doing what I do. I come, I talk to you guys in my normal voice, unless I'm doing some parody of someone else. And just, well, basically, I'm not going to lie, I rant and I moan at a camera. Could I make it more entertaining by wearing a Union Jack blazer and sipping tea and saying, I say, old bean, that's just not cricket? Perhaps I could, but I don't want to. So, yeah, I suppose you could. I completely turned around now, because I suppose you could say, well, let them get on with it. Yeah, if they want to do it, I suppose, let them get on with it. I'm just saying, my opinion of it is it's really cheap and fucking shit. Being British is not a talent at the end of the day. If you're born where you're born, that's not a talent. You don't see, I mean, maybe you do. I mean, I don't see any American channels where American people play up to their stereotype. Or, you know, I don't see any Canadians doing, like, I'm sure there's people out there, I don't know, but yeah. But, yeah, shame on you. Use your real fucking talents and not the fucking gimmicks of where you live. And shame on you, Mr. Repsion, for promoting these knobheads. Shame on you. Alright guys, so, yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, and maybe you think I'm overreacting. Hey, I don't know. Leave me your comments below. Thank you very much for listening to me, watching this video, and I will see you all next time. Have a terrific day, everybody.